Gentlemen, great to see you again. Today's video I bring to you with anticipation, excitement, and like a proud papa. It's like my little Danny is all grown up and making videos. Today, gentlemen, we have a special guest. His name is Dan Thomas. Dan is an Aussie bloke who is a fellow image consultant. He actually went through my image consulting training program, and I gotta say, if I was in the market, Dan is probably the guy, not probably, and if I was in Australia, he's definitely the guy I would be going to. But he's also making videos. He also is running an amazing men's website called Improve Man. Dan is doing more than just image consulting. He's also a relationship expert, and his whole idea and goal is to help guys basically be better dudes in terms of their style, but also the relationships as well. And as opposed to a lot of the relationship sleazebags, his advice is actually pretty solid. So without any further ado, sit back, relax, and grab a Vegemite sandwich, because our boy Danny is laying some serious relationship knowledge. Killer mistakes that we as men, boyfriends, husbands, and lovers do that are totally counterproductive.
Hey guys, my name's Dan Thomas. I'm the founder of the men's self-improvement blog, improvement.com, and like Aaron, I'm also a men's image consultant, and my day-to-day business is a men's personal shopping service called Image Doctor. And if you couldn't tell already, I'm an Aussie bloke and I live down under in Sydney, Australia. Now, Aaron's been a huge inspiration and mentor to me for many years, and he's actually the reason that I started my blog and image consulting business. So it's a real honour to team up with him and put together a video that I know will be beneficial for husbands, boyfriends, and especially single dudes who want to hit the ground running and over-impress their future girlfriends from day one. So as men, we're born problem solvers. This is because our brains are hardwired to think in logical sequences, and when we encounter a problem, our brain immediately goes into alpha male problem solving mode. This logical problem solving approach is great for our own personal problems, and even better when we're fixing, repairing, or building things. But today I'm going to tell you why problem solving is actually very damaging when it comes to relationships and your status as either an amazing boyfriend or husband, or one who makes your girlfriend or wife want to pull her hair out. So as an example, let's say that your wife or girlfriend comes home from work and you ask her how her day was. And she then explains that she hates her boss, she isn't enjoying going to work, and it's making her miserable to wake up each and every working day. And as men, hearing our lady say these statements turns on our instinctive male DNA switch, and we go straight into problem solving mode. As alpha males looking after our women, we start delivering her a step-by-step action plan that goes something like this. Okay baby, I want you to go to HR first thing Monday morning and make a formal complaint about your boss. Next, I want you to start asking all your colleagues if they too have a problem with your boss. Then write your boss an email and request a sit-down meeting with her. In the meantime, I want you to write down everything that you want to discuss with your boss so that you're prepared and calm during the meeting. And at the same time, I also want you to start looking for new jobs on Seek and Career One so that you have a backup plan if nothing gets resolved. And just as you start to lean back in your alpha male chair, pat yourself on the back, and smirk as though you're a god among men for solving all of your lady's problems in just 30 seconds, your lady gets pissed off and storms away in an even angrier state than before you delivered what you thought was a helpful problem-solving action plan that would make her feel better. So why is this? When your wife or girlfriend was at work and enduring a horrible boss and shitty day, she just felt like being somewhere else, ideally in the arms of her man who loves her, who can comfort her and make her feel loved and temporarily better. She wasn't sitting at work saying, man, I need to get home as fast as I possibly can so my man can fix this complex and difficult situation that I'm in. So when she comes home looking for that big cuddle and the kiss on her forehead to feel momentarily distracted and a little bit better about her day, she's instead confronted with your overwhelming problem-solving action plan, which only adds more noise to what's already a very loud thought process that she's having in her own mind. Now, as a fellow bloke who's been in this very situation many times myself, I'm not having a go at you, because the very unfortunate thing here is that I know your problem-solving action plan is actually being delivered from the heart, and you genuinely feel that doing so will help the lady that you love to feel better again. But here's the crazy part, the really, really insane part. When your partner comes home sad or upset and explains the reasons why, you'll be seen as a better boyfriend or husband if you simply do the following. So give her a genuine heartfelt hug, kiss her on the forehead, tell her that you love her, say that you're sorry that she's having these troubles at work, and tell her that if she would like to sit down and discuss the issues, then you're all ears and you'll listen intently. And what will happen more often than not is that your partner will hug and kiss you back, thank you for being sweet and supportive and an amazing boyfriend or husband, and probably won't even want to discuss this any further. This is because she'll feel much better just knowing that her man is a rock to lean on and cares and loves for her. Now, if you compare that positive outcome to her usual pissed off reaction following your problem-solving action plan, I'm pretty sure I know which outcome that you'd prefer to experience as a boyfriend or husband. At the end of the day, guys, she doesn't want or expect you to be able to solve all of her problems for her. What she does want, though, is to know that you will always be there as a sounding board to vent to, and someone who will absorb some of her pain and be there to support and love her, which you primarily deliver through physical affection rather than problem-solving words. As men in relationships, we need to fight this natural and instinctive urge to problem-solve our partner's problems and instead just be a rock and a sounding board for them to lean on. In the event that she does actually want to sit down and talk about her problems in detail, as she's opening up and explaining her issues to you, don't ever, under any circumstances, ever cut her off and start firing problem-solving solutions as to how she could and should fix things. Just let her talk, and then let her talk some more. And I promise that just allowing her to vent and verbalize her feelings and emotions will make her feel far better about the situation, and if and only if she says something like, "What do you think I should do?" or "What are your thoughts?" It's only at this point that you can then put your alpha male problem-solving cap on and offer your suggestions in improving her situation. So I really hope this advice has helped you guys, as relationships are very tricky and us blokes need all the help that we can get in understanding the female brain and how we can best serve it. Okay guys, thanks so much for listening today, and keep learning and improving yourselves.
Is that jacket sick or what? Dan, looking good, my friend, looking good. Gentlemen, if you'd like to check out Dan's website, where he gives tons of great information along with his videos, that's listed and linked down in the description, along with a link to his image consulting firm. If you guys are in the Australia area, that's pretty general. I believe he's from Sydney. I have no idea where Dan is from. Don't listen to me. Guys, everything is down in the description. If you're looking for a little style or image help, Dan can hook you up if you're in Australia.